Hello folks. Couple of videos back, I said that I was going to try and get some SLS equipment and use that in paranormal investigations. Now I got the equipment and I just was too lazy to put it all together. Today I put it all together, and the minute I've turned it on, I've got this figure which is still on the screen, and you can see right there, you know, it's not mapping into anything, any contours of anything and that. So I'm going to show you a piece of footage that just after me turning it on, what happened with my interactions with that. Don't fully understand it. As I says, it's the first time for me actually using SLS, an SLS camera, and we already have something here which I'm finding very difficult to figure out what it is, but very interesting. So we'll cut to the little piece of footage of me messing around with this camera. Right, just please excuse all the boxes on the chair. That is some of my eBay parts that has come in for some pieces of equipment. Now I've just set up the Kinect, and we can see over here there's an object which is where that blue box is. There's no line down there that would possibly map that into anything. So and when I go to touch that area, I do have a reaction, like, which is kind of strange. This is actually my first minute of just actually figuring this out. I just plugged it in this minute, and I just installed the software. So this is happening straight away. As you can see in the corner there, you can see back here. I'm over here. There's something that's been mapped in here, and that is over here on this chair. And when I put my hand over here, I do get a reaction. I do get the figure actually, whatever has been mapped up, is actually moving. Can you raise your hand up? Is there anybody? Is somebody by that chair? Can you put your hand up? Can you wave at us? Can you stop? Can you stop? It stopped. Whoa, you see that? Can you reach out and touch my hand? Can you reach out and touch my hand? You can see the actual, when I put my hand over there, you can see the movement. See that? I would expect a line like this, that could be mapped in as something, but we don't actually have any lines there, like, so look. That's pretty strange. Now I'm basically recording off the laptop, so excuse the shaky footage, but you can see this something is mapped in as a human figure form right here beside this chair, you know. And when I come over here, I do get a reaction, like, see that? You can see on the other screen I'm mapped in here, just have this table, and there's the other mapped in figure of some kind. Over in this corner is the angle that I can turn this at. I don't know what that is. You see that? You can see the reaction there. Over here we have, where my cursor is going now, is the angle that you can adjust your camera. And it's all done remotely like that. And what it does over here is, what it does to the camera itself, you'll see it moving around. So you can move it around remotely through your tablet or laptop, like so. Which is pretty interesting. We had a figure or something being mapped in along here, and it is actually gone now. But lucky we did capture that. I'm being honest with you when I say that that was my actually first time I ever used an SLS camera, and something came up. I don't know what it is. I've yet to understand this piece of equipment, but no doubt it will bring some excitement to some of our investigations, that we can use this piece of equipment. At the moment it is plugged into the mains. I did buy an actual power pack that I can connect it up to battery so I can power the camera itself. What I'm actually using, a lot of people use tablets. I actually bought a Panasonic CF-19, which is actually a laptop that garage owners used to do diagnostics on cars. It's a pretty tough little laptop. Basically, that is the laptop. It is a pretty robust steel structured little laptop, and that's what I'm running the SLS camera from. I just have to figure out how I can make this a little bit more mobile. What I was told is that I needed a Windows 7 or Windows 8 tablet. My other computers and my other I have a tablet and they're all running on Windows 10, so I had to buy this one, and I bought it about a month ago. So that basically is my first time ever using that, and looking forward to learning more about it and see what it does, and getting to understand what I just mapped up there. At the minute I turned it on, because it's actually not there now, and it moved when I put my hand towards it and stuff. So I don't know, but we are very excited to have this piece of equipment, and now I just have to figure out. It's a simple enough process of taking the the plug that plugs into the wall and converting it over to 12 volt power. But I want to be able to reverse that and use it. Be able to use a plug. Say we go to a location where there's electricity and stuff like that. So I'm going to wire it up with some sort of plugs or whatever, you know. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Now we have something dancing around the table here, which is on the other side of me there. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to messing around this for a few hours and getting to understand it and that. So we will get out to location soon. I know I said that on my last video. Still not 100% well. But yeah, we will be getting out soon. I did get parts come in for making other pieces of equipment, and I'm going to show you how to do those and make things for cheap, you know, so that they might be useful in your paranormal investigations and stuff like that. So in the meantime too, we're doing a few bits and pieces to the car. We're going to put in a touchscreen audio system, and if I come across any tips on that, I'll come on camera and show you those as well. And if we get out to nice places, we'll film that as well. So I'm going to go now, folks, and I'm going to mess around with this, mess around with the settings, get to understand it. And it's very important you do that before you class anything as paranormal, because I turned this on this second, and very, very surprised that it got to work first time. But we got this this figure dancing around, and it had disappeared for a while and came back. So yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff, you know. So we'll see you in the next video, folks.